Hey guys, I want to do another quick TRT video. So what I want to talk about is side effects. Okay, I get a lot of questions about the side effects. So first of all, let me just say a couple of things. Number one, I'm not a doctor or a lawyer. I am not qualified to give any legal or medical advice. Okay, however, I'm very open about my usage of TRT. I get these questions a lot because hey, I've been on it for 2 years. I got great results. So people just want to know what my personal experience is, not some bullshit that some doctor read out of a book. So talk about side effects. Okay, have I had any hair loss? No, zero hair loss. Okay, having said that, okay, my mother's father, okay, my maternal grandfather died. Okay, an old man with a very thick set of hair. Like his hair was perfect. Okay, so I think I have really good genetics for hair. Okay, conversely, I knew guys 16, 17, 18 years old when we were in high school. They were already in high school losing their hair. It was already thinning out. Okay, so what I think is whether you're on testosterone replacement from a doctor or you're just shooting straight up gear, I think that certain hormones for certain people who are predisposed to have male pattern baldness, predisposed to have thinning hair, okay, they might lose more hair faster, but they're going to lose their hair anyway. People like me who are not going to lose their hair, we're not going to suddenly get male pattern baldness because I'm on TRT. Okay, so zero hair loss. Okay, um, talk about cardiovascular issues. All my blood markers are great. I mean, the last time that I had, my cholesterol taken was like total cholesterol was like 160. So I'm doing great, and that's on a very high fat, very low carb diet and testosterone. So I have no problems, and Arimidex and everything. So I have, like I said, no problems with like any of my blood markers, any cardiovascular issues, anything like that at all. Okay, let's talk about gynecomastia, bitch tits when you get like little, like boobies, even though you're not a chick. Okay, yeah, I got gyno. Okay, what happened is my dosage is to take 200 milligrams of testcipionate, okay, once a week. Twice a week, I take 500 IUs of HCG, okay? HCG, basically layman's terms, when you take testosterone, your balls are like, hey, somebody's doing our work. We don't all this testosterone. We don't have to produce it anymore, and that's why bodybuilders' balls shrinking. Testosterone is not being produced by your body naturally anymore, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Taking HCG stimulates, okay, basically it makes your testicles still produce testosterone, okay, what little amount they can, okay? Because if you're on TRT, obviously you're not producing very as much as you should, but it still keeps them as healthy as they are, okay? It keeps them from shutting down because you're injecting testosterone. So I was taking HCG, and testosterone, okay? And what happened was my penis wasn't quite as awesome as it maybe could have been, okay? Like the hydraulic function of my penis to become stiff was not quite as good as it was when I first jumped on TRT, okay? And I found out what it was, but let's first of all talk about what I did, which was stupid. I didn't talk to my doctor really much about this, maybe a little bit, but I didn't really, have this long drawn out discussion with it. And what happened was basically I read, I heard somewhere that like another TRT doctor was saying for this purpose to increase your HCG you were taking in, and I got a little bit of gyno. Okay. Um, Basically what it is my right boobie, okay, is protrudes a little bit. The nipple kind of like pokes out a little bit. You can't see it unless I'm like flexing in the right angle and lean, and even then you can't really see it very well. The people who see it tend to be people who have had it themselves. Like somebody saw a picture on Instagram. He's like, oh, I see you got a little guy. I got that from TRT too. He's like, oh, then he got his estrogen under control and went away or whatever. Same thing. Okay. So like I said, so that did happen to me. I'm not grotesque. I'm not getting surgery on it. It's not terrible. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't bleed. It doesn't shoot milk out. Okay. It's just something that happened. I was like, great, you're a moron. You should have spoken to your doctor more in depth before you changed your ACG dosage.